Hi everyone. This recording is primarily for those who weren't able to get to our hardware class on Wednesday. I'm just doing this video for you guys. So this is what we want to have as our finished product. The register page or the sign up page that we've been working on. We also want to create a login page and also an index page, and this is the completed product. We need to have be logged in to see the home page. So this is the home page, so that's the index page. We can't get this to this page unless we're logged in. I log out and try to go to the index page from either the sign up or the login page. It'll throw us to the login page. So we've got to log in before we can get to the home page. So let's start up our XAMPP environment, Apache, and MySQL. Let's minimize that. Let's now start up our Visual Studio Code and open our folder. Let's start at your C drive, which is on yours will have Windows. Go to the XAMPP directory. htdocs tutorial, and then just one click on user verification and select folder. Okay, so this is where we probably ended up last time we did this. Okay, so let's get started. Well, let's see what that looks like to start with. So if we go to local host and we want to go to user verification and look at signup.php. Oops. And this is what we ended up the last time we worked on this. Okay, so everyone should be at this point at least. So let's go back into our code. Let's start coding. So we've got the username, the email. Now we want the password. So just copy this down. Control C, Control V. Okay, I'll show you the trick. I want you to change. We're going to end up changing all 4 of these using multi-cursor. So single click into this first email, hold down the Alt, double click on it, on that first email, double click on that second one, double click here, and double click here. You can see now you've got 4 blinking cursors, and I want to change that to password. Okay, and simply edit this one here. This is the label that's going to be above the input field. So we'll see what we've done. We can quickly have a look at our page. Here we go, password. All right, now we want a confirmation of the password. So simply copy this again. Control copy. Now we want this to be password confirmed. The type is still going to stay password. So the only things we have to change are these 3 things here. So we'll click in here, hold the Alt button, It's just to the left of your space button. So we're going to change these three. It's going to be password CONF. Okay, and we just have to edit this one here. That's going to be our label. It's going to be password confirm. Cool. We're now going to add a sign up button. All right, so we'll add that button. And it's going to be a submit button. Okay, and it's going to, the name we're going to give it, and this is important too, is sign up -btn. This is what we're going to use to talk to our backend and tell it that this is the button we're going to click. So it all becomes important. Then we're going to make it look nice. btn. It's going to be a button using Bootstrap. btn-primary. It's going to have blue color, and btn-block. It's going to take up the entire space, and then it's going to be btn-large. Okay. When you're done with that, just hit enter, and then sorry guys, that should be name is equal to sign up -button. Apologies. Okay, and it's got to be sign up. This is what is going to be on the button itself. Have a real quick look. Refresh our. So we have the sign up button. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is add a p tag, a paragraph. So I'll just do p tag, and it's going to be text dash center. And remember to use the American spelling here for center. All right. And we're going to ask the question if they're already a member. If they are, then they can strike this link, hit this link, which will take them to the login page. All right, which we haven't created yet. We'll create that next, and we'll put in here sign in. Cool. So I'm pretty sure we're done with this sign in page, except that probably have a real quick look at that. Probably needs some styling. Probably move this down, give some margin to the top there, put a box around it and make it look nicer, and change the font inside this. Okay, so let's create our own styles. We're using Bootstrap styles, so let's create a style sheet. Add a new file, call style.css. Okay, now we need to link ourselves to that style. I've actually already done that here, so I'll just delete that and put in here link : CSS, and that'll automatically give us an href of style.css, so we're good to go here. Alright, so let's have a look at the styles we're going to do. So we said we're going to put a border around it, chop this down a bit by putting some margin in at the top, and yeah, we'll see how we go. So let's do that now. Let's go back to our coding, go into our styles. Before I do that, I need to, okay, I've already done that. Add this form, you may not have this, add this class of form-div into this div here. Okay, form-div. We're going to style this form. Okay, style. So we're going to start with dot form-div. Okay, let's start with putting a margin in. So just type in margin, then hit enter. It'll allow you to create the colon at the end of the line. So we're going to put 50 pixels top and bottom. We're going to do shortcut codes, and auto will give us allow us to center our form in the middle of the screen. The auto gives us automatic margins on both sides, left and right. All right, let's see what that looks like. Press that. So it's dropped it down a bit. Okay, let's now do the do some padding for the form. Enter 25 pixels. I mean, it's 25 pixels, 15 pixels, 10 pixels, and 15 pixels. Okay, we're going to add a border now, and the border is going to be 1 pixel wide. It's going to be a solid border, and the color I'm going to use is a sort of a amber. Well, see, I'm sorry, D7. Okay, that's about the size of it. Gosh, let me zoom in a bit so you can see this a little bit easier. That should help. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay, so we're going to square short of border. Let's add some border radius to round these corners, and so we go border radius of 5 pixels. And at this point, look, we're going to go out to Google Fonts and pull down a font called Laura. So if we go to here, actually all on here. So if we go to here and just type in fonts.google, I think it is, .com. should come to this one here. Just click on the return to classic site because it becomes easier to pull down this font, and then search for Laura. This is it here. Okay, so click on that plus sign. Let's do that again. So click on that plus sign, it gives us this here down the bottom here. I want to embed that, so I wanted to put it inside our style sheet. So we just need to select what's between the two style tags. Okay, and copy that. Now go back to our code. We want to chuck it at the top of our style sheet. So I'm just going to put in a comment at the top before we go. Google Fonts. Okay, and just paste it in here. Okay, now we're going to change the size of the font. Just make it a bit bigger. Font size, and make that 1.1 rems. Okay, so that's the standard size of the root font is generally 16 pixels. Now, this 1.1 rem will make it 10% bigger than 16 pixels. Okay. Now we're going to, font family is going to be Laura. Remember to put them in speech marks, single speech marks, a comma in, and serif. So this is what its standard going to be, and this is its fallback. Right, if that Laura doesn't exist, then a serif font. But we know we've got Laura here. If that doesn't get downloaded, it'll add a serif font. Okay, let's have a look at our form. It's looking a little better. Cool. Already remember sign in. All right. So that's pretty much done our register page. Now we want to do our login page. Let's go back. Let's go to our sign up. Let's add a new one called login.php. Let's go back to our sign up. So we're going to copy this entire code into it. Control A, copy it. Control C to copy. Go to the login. And then Control V, and we've dropped it all in there. So we'll now go and just edit this. And take out what we don't need. All right, so we go, then instead of register, it's going to be login. And then here, the H3, and at the top of our form, it's going to be login. And then this point here, we need to change. We can use username or email. Okay, so we're not going to need the email, so we can delete that. We're going to need the password. Okay, we're not going to need the password confirm. Instead of sign up, it's going to be sign in, sign in, or was it login? Login, I think I called it login dot button, and over here is sign login. Login, and here not a member, and question mark there, and instead of that we get sign up. Cool, which will, this tag will take us on, sorry, and that should be sign up. So if we go to this page, we should be able to swap between the sign up and the login. Alright, let's have a look and see if that works. So if we now go, it takes us to the login page. Username or email, password, login, sign up will take us back to the sign up page. It's cool. Okay, now the last one we have to do is create the, create the index.php. Alright, so we go new file. PHP. This is going to be our home page. So all we're going to have in our home page is just, it's going to be very, I guess we'll just, easier to just copy this entire thing, control copy to the login, sorry, index. Control V. So we change this to home page. Okay, we are not going to need the form at all. So we'll delete the entire form. But we are going to need, okay, just bear with me a second. Okay, so we're going to, on this form here, we're going to say that we are either logged in, verified, or not verified, and an option to log out. So let's start by doing creating an alert inside the form. Dev dot classes of alert dash success. So it's going to have a green and on that it's going to just say we've been successful in logging in. Okay, you are now logged in. Cool. So at this point, we're going to also do an H3, and it's going to be welcome Glen. I'll say, or welcome yourself. All right, and then we'll put an A tag in, href at the moment it's going to go nowhere, and then we're going to say I'll give a class here is equal to logout, and we'll style this cells and logout. Cool. Now we'll do the alerts for whether we're validated. Dev, okay, alerts. Okay, so we'll just put some text here to tell the user they need to verify your account. Sign in to your email and click on the verification link we just sent. Oh, come on. No, can't do that. Just click on verification link we just sent. Just email you it's okay. I'm just gonna strong. Okay, now all this information we're going to be passing as variables, see that? And we're going to check to whether they're actually logged in. We're going to do all this validation with PHP. At the moment we're just using straightforward HTML to do the job, but soon we'll do some PHP. So once we're done with all the views, all the pages, the 3 pages, index, login, sign up, we'll start working on getting the PHP done. I think we're almost there, and then lastly let's do a button which will just make it look nice, that's all. Button ptn dot dash block ptn dash large dot ptn dash primary. All these classes don't have to be in this order, except that button has to be pretty much first. Then hit the enter, and on there you are verified. Let's really quickly check our code. Let's go to our index. There we go. Looks all right so far. This is what we need to have done. So hopefully you guys can get to this point here. So the last thing I want to do is make this font smaller here and just put some more spacing in between this and this button, between this P tag and the button. So let's do that. So we'll say every form that has a P tag, let's make that size of the font, make the font size 0.89% of the root font. Okay, let's also put some margin to the top of the 10 pixels. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that looks a little better. All right, so that's it, guys. Until next Wednesday. Thank you very much.